welcome to my channel. This is the Indigo Jo and I'm an intuitive tarot reader. Today, since Valentine's Day is tomorrow, I figured we could do a Who Wants to Be Your Valentine reading. So this is going to be for my singles out there. It's just going to be like whoever is currently thinking about you, whoever has a crush on you, could be a secret admirer, basically whoever likes you and would like to be your Valentine. I have the 3 piles that you can choose from in front of me. It goes from left to right, starting with Spessartine Garnet, Dalmatian Stone, and then we have Mookaite Jasper. Once you've chosen your pile, go ahead and click on the timestamp that I put in the description below. Hi Pile 1, this is for those of you who chose the Spessartine Garnet crystal card pile. Let's get into this reading. Okay, who wants to be your Valentine? Let's see. So you guys chose the Spessartine Garnet crystal, and immediately upon looking at this crystal, I just think of like a Leo in the zodiac because it's so shiny and like yellow and bright, and it's got this, it's like emitting this huge aura of yellow and white light. So it just makes me think of like confidence, self-esteem, just like that fiery Leo energy. So the person who might like want to be, well, basically the person who wants you to be their Valentine could have that energy of someone who's very charismatic, very charming. And that's what the Spessartine Garnet crystal symbolizes too, is charisma, charm, confidence, self-esteem, not being afraid to shine brightly, shine your light. And I feel like that's the type of person that this is. Like, this person may be really outgoing or just really friendly and have a lot of energy and just be really like, they could be really bubbly or like really funny, have a good sense of humor, really charming and flirty. I feel like this person is just a lot of fun and they know how to have a good time with people, and they know how to like work a room and kind of like be the center of attention in the room. And that's just something that comes natural to them. And then we have the Hierophant card. So this person could be a very spiritual person. They could be really religious, or this could be someone who has been a guide to you or a mentor to you in the past, or even like a teacher or someone that's older than you. I'm getting this person definitely has like a maturity to them. Like, they definitely have a mature side. And I think you can learn a lot from them and vice versa. But in general, yeah, I feel like this person, I just got a weird message. Like, I feel like they like to communicate subtly to you. That's what came up. Like, they like to communicate to you through body language. They like to communicate to you through dreams, or like they feel like you can read their mind. That's weird. I don't know why that's coming up. But anyway, like, this person doesn't necessarily communicate with you the best through actual speaking. I feel like you guys communicate in other ways to each other. But also, yeah, I definitely feel like this is a highly like intuitive and spiritual person as well. And then we have, I'm trying to shift my world with gratitude. So maybe this is someone who like knows how to manipulate their circumstances, like manifestation and things like that. And they're constantly using spirituality to kind of shift their perspective and trying to shift their world. And that's just a part of who this person is. Then we have 2 of Pentacles. So I feel like right now they're kind of balancing, they're trying to juggle between a lot. I feel like they're trying to see, like, they're weighing the pros and cons of like having a relationship with you, or like the pros and cons. Like, I don't know if they even know if you like them, but they're just kind of like stalling. I feel like you guys are really different. Like, you're on opposite ends of the spectrum. Maybe this person is outgoing and you're more quiet, or you could be outgoing and this person is quiet, or maybe like you guys are like outgoing in certain instances and then this person is outgoing in like opposite instances, if that makes sense. But you guys are kind of like opposites in a way. And then we have heart chakra. My heart is in deep need of love and compassion. So yeah, I feel like they're just kind of like waiting it out because they see a lot of differences between you guys, and they're just trying to decide, like, is this worth reaching out? Is this worth doing anything about? Because I don't know if my heart can handle like any heartbreaks. Then we have the Page of Cups. So I feel like this person has flirted with you before, or like has spoken with you, but kind of superficially. Like every communication was probably like surface level, like chatting, flirting. You guys might have even had some like arguments, because I'm seeing the rough waters in the card. And you guys might have met at a time when you both were kind of immature, or maybe like this person is a little bit immature right now. It says, I've tried to send you messages and always back out last second. Yeah, so it's like this person wants to communicate, but they only have these like small things to say. Like they only, like if this person were to reach out, they would probably just be like, hey, how are you doing? And like wouldn't really get too deep, because I think they're a little too, like, I don't want to say immature, but they're just not really ready to get too deep too quickly, or they're afraid of that. So anything that they would offer you would be just kind of like nice words, and like small talk and things like that. But we have the Knight of Cups, so this does symbolize that there will be movement in the situation, and I feel like if given the chance, they definitely will express their feelings towards you, because this person definitely has, at the very least, they have a crush on you, and they do want to communicate. And I am seeing that it's going to move forward, because this is our last tarot card, and for it to be a knight, that definitely symbolizes like movement coming towards you guys in this situation. And then that's clarified by you're gorgeous and I love every inch of your body. So yeah, you know, maybe this is someone you don't know that well, because I am feeling like kind of crush vibes. Like this is like someone that you probably didn't even know had these feelings about you, or had a crush on you, or you know, is feeling this way, but they definitely find you very attractive, beautiful, or handsome, and they would like to move things forward with you. I think they're just kind of like waiting it out to see if it's time. And I think, because even with Spessartine Garnet, the message of this crystal is also like, its guidance here is to not wait things out, you know, just kind of like take action, move forward, and stop stalling. So I think that's what this person is kind of like thinking about doing. But lastly, we have a message from my personal messages deck. So we're gonna see what pops out. Oh, okay. So we have you make me happy. So yeah, I feel like this person has a very bubbly personality, but it could also be that like you just kind of make them become bubbly. Like when they're in your presence, they just can't help but like be laughy. Laughy, is that a word? Be really smiley and happy, because they just feel happy when they're around you. And then on the top we have chemistry. So you guys have a lot of chemistry. So that's all I have for you, Pile 1. If you liked it, please leave a like, comment, or subscribe. And I'll see you in a future video. Bye. Hi, Pile 2. This is for those of you who chose the Dalmatian stone. Let's get into your reading. Okay, so you guys chose Dalmatian stone. And immediately I'm thinking about 101 Dalmatians, the Disney animated movie. And it's funny because that kind of aligns with the meaning of this stone, because this stone is all about childlike memories, childlike behavior, playfulness, humor, absurdity, laughter. So it's basically just about like the joys of just being human, like laughter, comedy, having a good time. Like, have you ever, like, I'm sure all of you have experienced just that kind of like euphoric belly laughter, like laughing so hard that you cry and just feeling like this sense of like euphoria over you. That's kind of what this stone represents, is just like complete happiness and like and it can also represent just like childhood memories. Like maybe this is someone you knew from childhood or someone you knew a while ago when you were younger. Basically, I feel like this is someone who's really fun to be around, someone who's really comedic and funny and just likes to lift the mood with humor. And yeah, and I think they're also in a better mood. Like you two kind of connect in that way when you're together, like you feel better and you can just laugh and have a good time with this person. So we have Three of Pentacles starting off, and that leads me to believe that maybe you guys have worked with this person in the past or had some sort of business relationship. They could have been your boss even. Like I feel like this is someone who kind of oversaw the work that you did or helped you with work or something in that regard. Like maybe you guys worked together on something, but I do feel like this person in the past might have been a little hypercritical of you. They were watching you very closely for some reason. Yeah, I'm just getting a feeling that they're like, maybe they wanted to help you, but it was a little overbearing. That's like the sense that I'm getting. And then that's clarified by, you really do deserve so much more than I can give you. So I feel like this kind of relates to that in a way where it's like maybe they acknowledge now that they weren't always the kindest with you, or maybe they like wish they were less like high strung when they were around you and less of a perfectionist, I'm getting, because I do see there's like a measuring tape around this person's neck in this picture. So I feel like this person was really like a perfectionist and maybe a little high strung. I'm getting like Capricorn energy. Like maybe they wanted to make sure everything was 100% okay, and that made them a little like overbearing to you. So they do acknowledge that, and they know that you deserved better than the way that they might have treated you in the past. And then we have the Seven of Wands. So I feel like there's this defensive energy that I'm getting that you both had with each other. Like I think you kind of butted heads a little bit, or you always had your guard up with each other for some reason. It could have been because of this critique that they had against you, or yeah, it kind of put you guys at odds a little bit. And I'm seeing opposites attract and are so tempting too. So yeah, maybe you guys had like a love-hate relationship. You know, like one of those relationships where it's like you really like someone and you like kind of have a crush on them, but then you also can't stand like a bunch of things about them. It's kind of like that. Like there's a hot and cold energy here for sure, but it kind of draws them in more because it keeps things interesting and exciting. But then at the same time, like if two people's guard is up against each other, there can't really be a breakthrough. Then we have the High Priestess. So this could be kind of like a spiritual connection, but I feel like nobody is talking because the High Priestess doesn't say anything and she holds all the secrets. So there definitely are a lot of secrets here. And then I'm looking at the two pillars, like one is black, one is white. So I feel like you guys kind of mirror each other's energy. Like it's like the card before, opposites attract. So you guys are kind of like the two opposite pillars, but you are very close to each other still. It's like, even though you guys are very different, you're also like the same, just different colors. Like these two pillars are the same, but they do have different letters. One has a B and one has a J. So maybe B or J are the initials of your person. Yeah, but I'm just feeling like nobody's really talking in this situation. Like maybe you guys are disconnected, you're not really talking to each other, but then there are these like hidden secrets that want to come out. And then we have, I swear you were made specifically for me. So yeah, I feel like this person thinks that you're like the other half of them. Well, not technically, but you know, it's like you guys are very similar, and it's almost like you kind of connect in that way, like a missing puzzle piece sort of situation. And you do mirror each other's behavior a lot as well. And then we have Six of Pentacles. So I do think this person feels like you're not really giving to them right now. Like you're kind of paying attention to other people and you're giving them like none of your time. And I feel like this person thinks it's like some sort of revenge or some kind of karma or something, and you're just kind of like ignoring them. They do, yeah, that is the sense that I'm getting. It says, I find myself fantasizing about you randomly all the time. So it's kind of like they know that you're not really paying attention to them, but they still can't really help but like think about you, and it's just something that's constantly on their mind. But you know, I don't really see anything happening because in their perspective, you are the one that doesn't want anything to do with them. So oh, we have one more thing. I'm gonna give you guys a card from my personal deck. Oh, wow. I don't have feelings for you. We're gonna get another one because that was interesting. And then you make me happy. Oh, what is going on? Let's get one more. I'm angry with you. Ooh, okay. I feel like now I kind of see the situation clearer. It's like they want to make it seem like they don't have feelings for you. That's why we have the High Priestess. That's why they're not saying anything and they're just being cold. But you actually make them happy. They're just angry with you right now because you're not paying any attention to them. And then we have, I wish things were different. I'm heartbroken. Oh. They're just sad right now because they feel like you don't like them. Oh, don't be heartbroken on Valentine's Day. Okay, that's all I have for you, pile 2. If you enjoyed it, please leave me a like, comment, or subscribe, and I'll see you in a future video. Bye. Hi, pile 3. This is for those of you who chose the Mookaite Jasper crystal. Let's get into your reading. Okay. All right. So you guys picked the Mookaite Jasper crystal, and from my understanding, Mookaite Jasper is all about taking risks and going on big adventures and reaping the rewards from those big risks. So basically it's all about like saying no to playing it safe and doing the thing that you thought you would never do, like taking the road less traveled, so to speak. So I feel like this person who wants you to be their Valentine is probably kind of more of that way, like more of an adventurous person, likes to wander out, likes to try new things, is kind of an adventurer. They could have Sagittarius somewhere in their zodiac chart. And yeah, maybe that's a part of their personality. I don't know. Let's see. So we have 10 of Swords here. So I feel like something ended in this relationship situation. I feel like this is like X energy from the 10 of Swords, because 10 of Swords is all about an ending and a complete ending. So I think there was a breakup here involved or something like that. And clarifying that, we have, I want it to be just the two of us again and always. So this person is probably an ex or someone that you've dealt with before who wants to come back into your life and are feeling kind of nostalgic. And that kind of makes sense with the Mookaite Jasper card, because Mookaite Jasper is all about kind of like starting anew, like moving on, moving towards something new and different. So maybe that's why they're in this energy, because like they were newly single, or they're a player or something like that, and they've always kind of been like looking for new things, and but they do feel regretful over whatever it was that happened between the two of you. And we have 4 of Pentacles, so that definitely means they're refusing to let you go. They're kind of holding on to you for dear life, like they're feeling kind of possessive over you in the situation. And then that's clarified by, I want to play out all my fantasies with you. So I feel like this could also just be about like daydreams, like maybe they think about what it would be like being together, back together with you, and they feel like that's a possibility and they want that to happen. So they're basically not going to give up on that dream. They're just gonna hold on to it because they feel like it's going to happen. So I would watch out if you feel unsafe about any exes, because this person, they feel kind of like persistent. I'll just say that. And then we have the Queen of Swords. So you might have cut this person out of your life, blocked this person, said goodbye to them. You probably were the ones who broke up with them, or you eventually just were like, no more of this. Like, even if they broke up with you, you're kind of like, well, whatever, I'm moving on. And I think that's kind of what made them think, oh wait, this is for real. Like, oh shoot, like, okay. And then that's clarified by, I like it when you tease me, do it some more. So I don't think they're taking you very seriously when it comes to like you saying no to them or cutting them off. I feel like they just kind of think that's a game that you're playing. Like, this person probably plays a lot of games and they're just thinking that it's not serious, and they're just like, oh, you're just teasing me, like, but it's working, like, do it more. And then we have Queen of Cups. So this leads me to believe this person might have had like someone else. I don't know. This isn't for everyone, but it's like we have the two queens here, and two queens showing up does usually mean two energies, or this could be a same-sex relationship, so take it how it resonates. But I feel like this could also be both of your energies. Like, maybe you have two sides to yourself. Like, you deep down are this very sweet, loving, gentle, kind, nurturing person, but then sometimes you have to like pull the brakes and say, no, you're not going to treat me like this anymore. And they like that you have this variety of attitudes because they like variety. So that's what's showing up. But also maybe they were in a relationship and they don't want to leave. Oh, this is like a side message for someone else. It could be that they were in a relationship that they're holding on to, so they had to cut things off with you for that reason, but at the same time they don't want you to leave them completely. Like, they want to have two things at the same time. Like, they want their cake and they want to eat it too, that sort of situation. That's really interesting, but either way, they do feel like you have this kind of sweet, caring, generous, giving soul, and that, like, they can't resist that as well. I think they're very attracted to that. And then it says, you really do inspire me to do more and be more. So I think your sweet, loving nature inspires them to be better. So they want to be a better person, but I do kind of get like some toxic vibes from this person still, however. So that's what I'm feeling. And then let's get some messages. How are they feeling about you now? Holy crap, we got this card for all three piles. What is going on? You make me happy. So you make this person happy. Jeez. I want a commitment with you. Okay. They want a commitment with you. Let's see, what else are they saying here? I want you. I wish you'd call. And we'll get the front. I feel like you don't want me. So those are your messages from someone who would like you to be their Valentine. If it resonates, please leave me a like or subscribe, and I'll see you in a future video.